So last Sunday, I decided that this was going to be the week I finally got my life together. Inspired by a bunch of Instagram influencers with suspiciously clean kitchens, I announced to my roommates that I'd be meal prepping all my lunches for the entire week. My roommate Greg immediately placed a bet with our other roommate, Jamie, that I'd give up by Wednesday. I was determined to prove them wrong, so I went to the grocery store and bought what I thought were all the essentials: chicken breast, broccoli, rice, and, for a little treat, 5 boxes of Jell-O, because who doesn't love a wobbly dessert after a responsible meal? Back at home, things got off to a rocky start. I found out I was somehow out of Tupperware. Thanks, Greg, for taking them to work for your emergency nachos, so I had to improvise with mixing bowls, coffee mugs, and, at one point, a flower vase. But that wasn't the worst of it. When I went to make the Jell-O, I realized I had accidentally bought a party pack that makes enough for a literal children's birthday party. I shrugged, thinking, what's the worst that could happen? And proceeded to make the entire thing, filling every available container in the kitchen, including the ice cube trays and, somewhat regrettably, the French press. By the time I was done, it looked like my fridge had been possessed by a cherry gelatin demon. Every time someone opened the door, the Jell-O would jiggle menacingly, as if it was daring us to eat it. On Tuesday, Greg tried to reach for the milk and ended up knocking out a bowl of Jell-O, which landed with a satisfying plop on his foot. Jamie started avoiding the kitchen entirely, claiming she was developing gelatin-related anxiety. Meanwhile, I was eating Jell-O for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, feeling my meal prep slipping away with every wobbly spoonful. By Friday, the only thing left in my fridge was a single, defiant slab of Jell-O and my dignity, which was also starting to wobble. I realized that my attempted meal prepping hadn't just gone off the rails, it had gone off the rails, through the town, and straight into the world's stickiest train wreck. At least now I know what happens when you try to get your life together with nothing but ambition and a party-sized box of gelatin. You end up with a wobbly red flag.